Why hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pandu. Welcome back to another video. So Chantal went live, I skipped forward a bit. I also have her spread up to 1.5 and there's nothing really, I mean the title's kind of boring, but I guess with that being said though, let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
I don't know why it's like 7:47. I'm so tired. When you're up like super early, I've been getting up at like 5 in the morning or like just before 5. Have you avoided the sweets? Actually, yeah, messy. There's a bunch on the table for like, it's mostly for like company and Salah because he likes sweets, you know?
I saw the photo on Twitter, and ma'am, you also said that about like the stuff and the juice and things last time, but yet you were drinking it on camera though? Mm-hmm.
But no, I've been actually doing really well, so still been free.
And also with that in mind, why would your husband allow there to be a bunch of like candy on the table, like easily accessible to his morbidly obese wife? Like that, okay, a lot of choices were made, not very good ones. I mean, it's up to Chantal if she wants to eat them or not. Fair, but also given the fact that Chantal is morbidly obese and having that easily accessible to her on the table, I don't think is a great idea. But then again, it's a lot of choices that are out of my control.
Not eating, drinking sweets with Tammy Slayton. Yeah, nobody ever thought that she would, right? I mean, I knew once, I didn't think, like, nobody thought she would lose weight, but, like, when she's approved for the surgery, I knew she would. I'm not gonna judge because it's really difficult to lose weight, you know?
But then you did, though, and then, like, now all of a sudden, no, I'm not gonna judge, guys. I'm gonna get weight loss surgery, but then does not even attempt to even start the weight loss surgery before coming back to Kuwait, but, you know.
Yeah, so I know I'm always eating something. Anyone I'm on camera? Oral fixation. No, I'm kidding.
Probably a lot more truer. I don't even know if that's a word, but like anyways, than you would probably like to admit though. I mean, I'm also the same. Mine's not so much eating. I mean, it kind of is, let's all be honest here. But like mine is definitely more like drinking wise. Just I'm constantly, it's soda a lot of the time. I'm not proud of it, but you know, anyways, even when I was a little kid, but just countless like water bottles at my disposal when I was a kid. I mean, still true to this day. I love Stanley cups.
The black and white cat was following me around from the minute I got in the park, but the cat was in heat. She was in heat. So the part where you see all the other cats surrounding, I'm like, oh no! They're coming for her, I swear. So maybe that's why she's following me around. She didn't want any of those pesky tomcats on her tail.
And also, speaking of, did you get Julia fixed? We have not heard anything about that yet. Ma'am.
Did you see? Just reason tried to get on Reddit and got booed and chased off the platform. I don't follow. I forget that there's even Reddit talking about me. I don't know. Like.
Okay, yeah, sure you did. And those comments were. Those comments were brutal. Jesus.
And I only found out about it like not that long ago. But if that's true, Messy, that's pretty funny. It's minus 17 Celsius. Yikes.
I mean, I can agree with that.
My sugars are like, well, you saw in the video, it was like 8.5. That was like the lowest.
But like, to be fair, your meter is broken now. Like the screen's cracked, so I'm not gonna believe pretty much anything that thing's ever gonna say ever again. And also, like, why is it cracked? She didn't say like, oh, it's because I dropped it. Oh, because of yada yada yada. I honest to God think that she threw that in anger. Like, you cannot convince me otherwise.
It hasn't gone higher than 10, which is good. Not perfect, but my cat, no, she's not in heat. I like the style better, but I miss the blue color.
I mean, did you get her fixed? That's the question everybody wants to know. Girl, come on. Like, oh, you just gave her a shot, it's fine. Like you can spend all that money on all of those groceries, but you can't, like, maintain your cat. Really? Really?
Yeah, the blue color was nice, you know? I wanted to come here so I can squeeze it. Do you want a squeeze attack? Come.
Wow, Chantal, it's like the cat doesn't want to come to you or something. Take a damn hint, lady. Just come here. Come here. I probably edited a bunch of it up, but like, if the cat's not coming to you, it's not coming to you. I'm very sorry.
Ali.
You know that she's not going to get up because, God forbid, that would require effort.
Speak Arabic to you because you're from Kuwait, but it's not working. I guess she doesn't like these as much as other cats. Like, imagine any other cat.
Or it might just be the fact that she doesn't want to come to you. It's like she's like her own sentient being or something. It's not, you know, created to 24/7 comfort you. I know. Wild. Other beings exist.
These. You're spoiled rotten. You're spoiled rotten. Are you coming? She's thinking about it. Okay, TikTok for some reason has banned me from receiving and sending messages for like no reason. Okay, TikTok, okay, like I would comment sometimes like this is dumb and they would like remove it for community guidelines. Like this is like not an appropriate comment. Like what? Meanwhile, I see other people commenting like the F word and everything.
Well, I don't know. Maybe don't comment. This is stupid. And you might not get your comment removed. I mean, seems pretty self-explanatory.
I don't like TikTok either. Even though I scroll like on most of my free time. There's no other app that's good for scrolling, right? That I can think of. I don't know.
YouTube Shorts, you're welcome. God, it starts with one and then you keep going, It's just like TikTok. You keep going and like an hour has passed and you're like, oh, oops.
I feel like if I posted more shorts like on here and on TikTok, I'd probably just like, maybe bring more attention to my channel. But then I'm like, sometimes I don't feel like I want to do that. I like the peace and calm.
Well, I mean, somebody on TikTok just reported about like the cheating scandal that just happened on TikTok, so I don't think you're going to be having any issue with promoting your channel on TikTok. I saw it on Twitter last night.
Tell me everything about the couches. Well, they're very easy. They're easy to get off of. I mean, they're not that low on the ground, and they're pretty comfortable. I just showed the cat, and there's like pillows everywhere because I just kind of dive. I can dive on this couch, and it won't break. It's sturdy because it's like on the ground pretty much. It doesn't have those long legs. And yeah, it's plus size friendly. Oh, the cat hair is so bad everywhere. Yeah, I know people when they see her, they're like, "Oh, she looks matted." No, she's not matted. Like I brush her, and literally 5 minutes.
I mean, to be fair, you also said BBJ wasn't matted, but like that turned out to be false also. So I feel like people have the right to comment whether or not or speculate that the cat's matted because that's a pattern of behavior with you and cats.
Later, she's like mangy again. I don't like sweating every time I just even walk to the fridge. I'm just joking. Well, no, that's not much of an exaggeration.
Oh, at least you said it.
Beige plush couture. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a nice beige and it mixes with the golds and the blues. I don't know. I like it. Yeah. You know what it is? It brightens up the room more. And we got I don't know, got rid of that side table that was kind of old. I didn't like it. My first TikTok account went viral and I got over 100K followers in just a few days. No way, Angela. Really? What kind of content did you do? That's amazing.
Or she's like, oh, what did you do? I want to do that. But then, not even try. And then people are going to be like, well, girl, what are you doing? Because she doesn't like to put any sort of effort into, anything that she does ever. And it's the most bizarre thing. The most effort that she's ever done here recently, at least, is, that last live stream of her, not live, but, video of her, at the soccer field kicking around the ball. I was like, oh, we're actually trying this time? It's very weird. The editing, I don't know what it is about that editing in that video that's so weird because it's okay, so we're gonna be going to the park and walking, but then there's cats, and then she's also stroking a palm tree in the next scene, and then there's fight music with cats. It's a wild time. It's probably the most effort that she's ever done, probably unintentionally, but it's the most effort that she's ever done in the video within I feel like ever.
It's not, well, people say it's easy to go viral on TikTok. I don't think it's easy, but it is kind of,
It really is. I haven't gone viral, but I've known someone that's gone viral. It's really easy.
I don't think I've ever actually I went viral on TikTok but not by my own video. It was that salad thing. I forgot my salad. I'm so stupid. The Addams Family had a pink couch. Oh, that's weird.
Well, because it was filmed in black and white, and black and white furniture does not show up on film, so they had to really pop the contrast to make sure it looks super vintagey and gothic and things, so they had to use very vibrant colors to show up on camera properly. It makes so much sense whenever you think about it like that.
We're both. Actually, I've been eating the produce. I made a soup with a bunch of carrots and I made the lentil soup. I've been having huge salads. I eat tomatoes every day with breakfast. Sometimes I just slice up I have so many green peppers. I just slice them up and eat them like that. I like them like that. Or with some hummus.
Girl, same. Especially get me some bell peppers with some either tuna or chicken, canned, and I make me a little chicken or tuna salad and dip it in there. Girl, that's so good. That's one of my favorite things.
Pineapple, one of them's gone. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll be able to eat most of the produce. I'm determined not to let it go bad. But that food will last us a while. I've seen people that's more than my family of 800. Shut up. No, it isn't. And honestly.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, but yeah, it is. And no, I'm not going to shut up about it. You can go stuff as far as I care. Yeah, that is a ridiculous amount of food. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. If everyone's telling you that is a ridiculous amount of food, you might be the problem in the situation.
It's going to last us a while. It's going to be a lot of it's can go in the freezer and it's if you look at it, there's not even that much meat, it feels I've been sewing. I picked up a Dollarama freaking sewing kit and I've been sewing every hole and all the clothes that we have. This had a bunch of, because I wear it as my under thing, you know, so I don't know, I had some holes on the shoulders and I sewed them. I'm pretty good at sewing, actually. I guess that's one thing I can do.
Okay, wonderful. I thought like you didn't want to do sewing, you didn't want to do this and that, but like I'm not gonna say like, oh no, don't sew or anything. Like, can you imagine if she took the time to actually like learn a craft, learn a thing, make her own abayas and hijabs or something? Like, girl, like you could do that. That would be a great thing. You could custom make pretty much anything you wanted at that point if you took the time to learn how to sew.
I could cook some things that are pretty good. Do you play The Sims? No, I downloaded it and played it like, I did like one stream.
And for some reason, I will never understand. The Sims 4 is the easiest, straightforward, dumbed down, like, joke of a game. A complete joke, a complete bastardization of, like, the previous game. Sims 3, ugly, but amazing. Sims 2, my favorite, icon, legendary. Sims 1, absolute classic. Limited for the time, but, you know, it was like, what, the year Y2K? Amazing game. Chantal gets The Sims 4, like the most dumbed down, simplified version of the game, and she does not know how to play it. And I still, to this day, am wondering how. To this day, I don't know how she doesn't know how to play The Sims. It's just a bunch of virtual people you take care of and like manage their lives if you want to, or you know, let the AI take over for the majority of it. Which is also very funny because, like, last night I literally re-downloaded Sims 2, so...
I'm probably literally gonna go to bed after this live stream, so that's why I look like this. But do you guys like the member streams, or I haven't done them in forever? I used to just do member streams on my channel for like a long time. So my
Yeah, and then you lost pretty much all of your members and you couldn't afford to do member streams anymore because the amount of people that would show up to chat with you was embarrassing because you had to do open chat and still kind of struggling with open chat to be fair, but okay.
bias. Ooh, Leslie Cat. That sounds hard. No, Messi. He's busy.
With what? I mean, like, what do you know what he's doing while you're doing these live streams?
I don't even know if there are mixed gens here. Not that I know of. Well, maybe there is, but I think they're even more money.
You don't know they exist, but they're going to be more money, but you also don't know if they exist. So how do you know if they're more money if you don't know if they exist, though? Okay, yeah, that makes completely perfect sense. I've been skipping around because she's getting boring, to say the least.
Right around this time, like I said.
God, I've edited out pretty much the majority of her yawning and saying, I'm tired. I used up all my energy for the name is so tired. Girl, log off or don't come live if you're this exhausting because this is so annoying. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I used up all my energy for the day. Girl, okay, fine. Get off of this live stream then.
Beginning of it, like.
I mean, is that nitpicky? Yes, but like I've had to listen to it for the past 23 minutes. I mean, I will be editing this down a bunch, but girl, come on.
Between 4:30 and 5 a.m. because I go to bed early, right? So naturally, going to bed at 9 or so. But it's good because I'm up for Fajr, and I like the day seems long when you're up that early, but it's like also there's more to do. Like you feel like you get a lot done. So then by this time, I'm just like, I'm tired. Like literally the only thing I have energy to do is brush my teeth, wash my face, put on PJs, and yeah, that's it. Like, well, probably like if I start watching a movie, I'm falling asleep in the middle of the movie. Right now, I'm just focusing on like not binge eating really, and just like focusing on like breakfast. I've been having breakfast, and then I'll have like a mid-morning snack. Usually, this is my new favorite thing, and it gives me so much energy, and it's so filling. It's raw cashews. You put
Those are very calorically dense. And also, girly, what about Unicity? We have not heard anything about Unicity. That gave you so much energy and this and that, yada, yada, yada. But now all of a sudden, no, 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 no. Hold on. Cashews give me so much energy. Then, like, why were you promoting that then?
put a cashew inside of half of a date, and it's so good. And then I'll have like lunch at like 1 usually. Making it sound like I've been doing this forever, but it's only been a few. It feels like forever. That's and then dinner like maybe 7-ish or so, and then I'll try to not eat anything. Although I'm thinking of like homemade popcorn. Maybe one night I'll have it because I make the best homemade popcorn. Okay, here's my secret. I pop it in like a pot, just like the actual kernels, not like microwave popcorn. I haven't, yeah, just like I don't even know if I've ever seen the microwave popcorn here. I don't know. Anyway, and then I add melted butter, dill flakes, salt, and Parmesan cheese and onion powder. And it tastes like creamy dill, cheesy dill popcorn. It's so good.
I mean, if somebody else made it exactly like she did, I would be down to try that. That sounds delicious, actually.
Healthy. You have a workout room. Oh my gosh, Crystal, it's like, it's small ellipticals, like old small ellipticals. They're not comfortable to work out on.
Girlie, no. We're not going to be calling the ellipticals small and old. No, you're just too big for them. It's not the ellipticals' fault that you can't do them. From what I remember, they looked really nice. It's just like, it's you. You're the problem in this situation. It's not the ellipticals' fault. If you have a problem with an elliptical, buy your own elliptical then. Like, quit dunking on the place that you live in for you not being able to use the equipment.
And we have a pool, but it's like closed for the winter, so I think, but it's gonna be opening, I think, like in a couple months. But yeah.
And there's also like the ocean that, you know, might be cold, but in summer it's also open 24/7 if you really want to go there.
Are we seeing Dune 2 or Mean Girls? Meal Girls. Is there a new Meal Girls? Mean Girls?
I don't know if that was a slip, but Meal Girls. Oh God. Fun fact: I have not seen Mean Girls. I just, it's one of those things I don't watch movies and it's been on my list of things to watch and like, oh my God, you have to see Mean Girls. I've never seen Mean Girls, even though you would have, like, if you have ever known my snark, you would have thought like he's definitely seen Mean Girls. No, that with Clueless. I have not seen Clueless either. I'm really bad with movies. I'm sorry.
Don't make me come get you. Don't do it.
Can you leave her alone? Oh man. Oh no. Whoops, my finger slipped. It's been doing that a lot here recently behind the scenes. I know.
This. When there's like a bed, there's a whole, she could have the whole couch.
Whoops.
Honestly, if I want something really sweet, I have the dates with nuts in it. It's really good.
Man, that's the ultimate goal. Get a date and get a nut. That's the goal.
Last time I weighed, I was 10 pounds. Now I'm not sure. I'm gonna weigh myself though in a couple days or so. That's a binge. No, I swear. Nope.
Oh yeah, you're 100% telling the truth and you've never told a lie before and you've definitely not manipulated your audience in any way, shape, or form. No, of course not. We should believe you blindly because you're Chantal.
I didn't even binge on the last ones. You have to have treats and sweets for people when they visit, right? I mean, come on. You can't give them an orange. Can you?
I mean, hey, I would be done with an orange. I'm one of those people that's just like, whatever, I don't care. Like, be in your pajamas when I show up. Like, if there's a mess, sure. If there's stuff in the sink, fine. Like, I don't care. What am I going to be like, oh, well, I feel super, like, you know, uncouth being here because there's so many things dirty here. Like, no, life happens. There's going to be messes. There's going to be toys thrown around. There's going to be a lot of things in life that's just going to happen. And, like, I even told people, like, don't clean up. Don't get super dressed up for me. Like, I'm fine. It's whatever. Bees and the bees. There's enough to worry about in life than, like, trying to impress me of all people. Like, I don't care.
You'll never lose weight. I'm not going to touch a single chocolate bar, okay? I promise. Turkish coffee, we're gonna do.
Yeah, because you've definitely told the truth about everything before. Yep, sure.
I'm showing you that to show you I didn't eat any. X to doubt. No, I don't really know. The only time, okay, I know you think I have a sweet tooth because I like double-fisted chocolate bars and dip them in marshmallow fluff, but
I was about to say that was going to be my excuse, and also the lakmas that you used to eat pretty much daily. And girl, we've seen you. Even though those videos aren't on your channel anymore, we know you, we see you. Quit trying to gaslight us and thinking like, oh my gosh, maybe she's right, maybe she doesn't have a sweet tooth. Girly, we know you.
You don't offer your guests Snickers? It's like normal to have sweets with tea, like after dinner here. Lose weight to shut everyone up. I want to lose weight for my health, number one, you know. Tells a lot to put the chocolate bars in a gun safe. Yeah. Disney girly, our sweets tray. We can look at it. We don't have to touch it. Okay, here. So there's Snickers. I can show it to you.
And that's what I saw on Twitter, girly. If you think that we are this stupid as to think that, like, you have not even touched one of those things on that tray. Like, if you think that we're that stupid, yeah, sorry, you're hopeless. I mean, if she doesn't bees and let bees, it's not going to affect me in any way, shape, or form. But, like, you know, if you do and you end up lying about it, that really only ends up on you. And, you know, like, okay, sure.
I know what these are. Twix wafer rolls. Remember these from the grocery haul? Still there. I never seen this. Actually, we don't have this in Canada. Breakaway. Arabic treat. What are Howie's peanuts doing here? No, they're not Howie's. I give them to him. Oh, and a flake here, apparently. Flake. I don't like flake at all. My favorite chocolate bar is Big Turk.
And didn't she say that she liked Flake? In like the original Juice video, she's like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, here's some Flake, guys. Here's 2 boxes of them." Right? I'm pretty sure that was Flake.
You eat a container of cottage cheese a week? I know, I love cottage cheese now. I used to hate it growing up. My mom would always have cottage cheese. She would always eat like a whole wheat pita with Miracle Whip. She used to like Miracle Whip. Do you guys remember that gross, tangy, weird mayo? Actually, Miracle Whip is good on chicken burgers only. I don't know.
Which I have to disagree. I love Miracle Whip.
Why were the Snickers in the grocery haul? These are like old Snickers, kind of. We've had like a pack of Snickers for a while, actually, and I found them when I came back. Going through the kitchen.
Sure.
And forgetting everything I left behind. Cottage cheese with strawberries? It's salad dress. Who would put just Miracle Whip on salad? I'm sorry if you do that. That's weird to me. I don't know. I would love a cleaner. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna do it now because it's kind of like a hotel. Like there's just this woman who cleans and comes in and does a few apartments, and you know, the superintendent was telling us about it. But
Why? Because people are calling you out because you can do like soccer kicks into a goal and like do a lot of things and walk around the park, yada yada yada, but you can't clean your apartment. And then whenever the heat gets on you, people are being ableist. No, like actual disabled people have been like calling you out on that, and like now all of a sudden, no, we're not gonna be doing it now. I don't think. I mean, probably the smartest decision that you've ever made because, like, that's your only form of exercise if you really want to go there. If you're not walking oot in a boot, cleaning is the only thing that you have left.
I don't know. The person's probably always looking for new clients, but like my back, it was really bad, especially the first little while, first few days coming back here because sitting for that long in the same position, it really messed up my back. And
That still boggles my mind. Sorry for pausing again, but I still cannot imagine sitting in one position, like I am right now, for 12 hours straight and not going to the bathroom, not stretching, not even as far as getting up to, I don't, like, to do anything for 12 hours and sleeping there and waking up and not wanting to, like, walk around. Oh, I could not do it. I could not do it.
like the worst, the only thing I really wanted help with was mopping, like mopping the floors and like stuff like that in the bathrooms. Yeah, I don't think there's any shame. I mean, you know, even if I'm super healthy, I hate cleaning. I don't like it. I hate it. I find it the most boring, mundane. It's a necessity, I know, but I hate it. I mean, does anybody really love it? Don't know. Have you ever seen those people on TikTok? They put me to shame by Julia some Swiffer shoes. This woman will like, oh my gosh, I can't remember her name. The organization, like the fridge restocks, they organize everything. They have like a
God, I love organization and I love doing like all those things, yada yada yada. But like, I'm one of those like messy, organized people. I hate to admit it, but like, it is what it is. But just I hate taking the time to organize. But like, if you ask me where's this thing, I'm like, oh, it's right next to that thing, next to the other thing, probably underneath the other thing. Like, just I know where things are. It's just it's not super pretty to look at, but it works, I suppose.
holder for like a special holder for cheese strings. I don't know. I don't know how you. I'm envious of that. Like, I just don't know where they get the energy. I don't know. You find cleaning, it is therapeutic. It really makes you feel good, you know?
Then why not take like a day or so out of your super busy schedule? I know, but like hear me out and I don't know, get some containers and like maybe film some TikToks about you organizing, even if it's only for clicks and views. I mean, hey, you did it regardless, right? I mean, be smart to me at least, but you know, it's probably gonna fall on deaf ears anyways.
Why not live stream your cleaning?
No, because that would require effort and we don't get anything good over here, especially on live streams, and not anymore at least.
Yes. I could try. I don't know. Depends. I don't know if people would want to watch that.
I mean, it would be a lot more entertaining than whatever the hell this has been. Not gonna lie.
I have a cleaning TikTok. No way, Leslie. I want to watch it. What is it called? Seriously, I love watching people clean. It motivates me.
Okay, well then, like, why wouldn't other people want to watch you clean? It might be, like, your new niche thing. I don't know. I mean, try at least once.
I've been watching a lot of people I've been watching like Tammy Slayton and people who've lost a lot of weight too, because it does motivate me as well, because I see how happy they are. Like, you see Tammy, she's so cute, like with people sending her clothes that fit her and everything. I hope she can get skin removal surgery, though. It seems to be like getting in the way of her walking and stuff. I know for me, like, I know I'll have loose skin. Dude, people would watch you sleep and then react to it for 10 hours. Probably. Yeah, I think I did sleep once. I looked like a baby. Remember, I had my little hat on? I looked like a giant newborn. I looked like an embryo with my CPAP. No, she even makes fun of herself when she was doing a try on. She said, I look like Oogie Boogie. It's like, I was like, she has a sense of humor about herself too, you know?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't get the hype with The Nightmare Before Christmas. I've never watched that movie before, but then like I think it was either last year or the year before that one, I said, you know what, my bestie was over, and I told her, hey, like let's watch Nightmare Before Christmas. I've never seen it before. I've heard it's such a great movie. That was probably one of the worst movies I've ever watched, and I'm not even over exaggerating. I feel like a good 60% of the film is missing, and like nothing happens with the film that we have. Very unpopular opinion, I know, but just like the characters are cute, the songs are cute, but just like we went from stealing Santa, spoilers by the way, to like warfare shooting down Jack Skellington out of the sky. It's just like what happens there in the middle that definitely needs to be there, but it's not there. Like where's that that portion of the film I was expecting to see, but like did not 100% see because I don't know. It's very. I don't like that movie. I'm sorry.
I didn't stop my meds. I'm bad. Like, you know what it is? I don't have a consistent pattern, so sometimes I just miss.
Phone alarm. Problem solved.
Can I check my sugars? Not now. I just had lentil soup. They'll be high, won't they? I mean, I guess I could, but
I still don't trust that blood raider.
I seem really hyper. Why do you think I have high sugar if that's the case? That's what alarms are for. Take your meds. I know, Rebe. I've been taking them. I'm on back on track, but blood sugar tells you if you're hyper. Trisha's having a girl? No, that's so awesome. I had a feeling she was gonna have another girl, but I missed the gender reveal. I'm happy for her. She seems on a good track. Like she's wait, look at her. Look at her past. You know, she's got it together now. You never fully have it together, okay? Life is messy.
But in the very wise words of Hannah Montana, life is what you make it, so let's make it rock. Make it rock. Oh, especially the first Hannah album. I love that album so much.
Did you ever message Trisha? No. I'm a nobody on YouTube. You think she's gonna want me on her podcast? The other Slayton. Okay.
That's the thing I don't understand. Okay, hear me out for a second. Why is it that Amber does so much less than Chantal? Chantal's over here doing the most, but like also nothing at the same time. I'm not even going to pretend that she does anything. But like compared to Amber, Chantal is doing circus tricks and backflips and going on the tightrope and doing so much, and yet Amber does less, is more boring, but yet gets more viewers and like I don't know about support, but like she has like more viewers and stuff, and yet does nothing. I will never understand it. I mean, she's fun to watch every now and then, but I can't keep up with like everyday Amber because that just seems like torture.
The woman with the curly.
I've tried, but like it's really rough because she's forgettable. I'm not even going. It's like Amber's just forgettable when, like, compared to Chantal. Like, okay, you're at your apartment again. Oh, you're at a store for 5 seconds, even though you don't show us everything. Oh, you're back at your apartment. Wow, riveting. Woo.
There's a billion videos about you. You're a nobody. Yeah, but it's all videos from people who don't have big channels. Also, like in the grand scheme of YouTube, you know. I'm not really well known. I'm famous. Aw.
I am not. She's not. Everyone's just pretty much a big nobody. And like the grand scheme of things, like nothing matters really. It only really affects the community, which is, in scheme of things, pretty small.
Famous and infamous, they're the same thing. Because if you're infamous, people know you, right? Which makes you famous.
I don't think that's how that works.
Really? Is that the Turkey Tom guy? Why do they always make the documentary so dramatic?
Girl, okay, Chantal, she lived here, and this was her mom, this was her dad, and this is what happened. And whenever she was like, girl, like, why do you think? Do you think people are going to be listening to like someone like you telling a story of like, oh my gosh, well, this is what happened, and this and that and that and that? Like, no, they have to be dramatic to keep the viewer interested about what they're saying.
Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Well, if there was one in Canada, maybe. I'm not from Cali. I need to go. If I would fly to California, not for anything else except to try Flying Dutchman. I really want one. I sat beside a guy on a bus once that smelled like vinegar.
Says the woman giggling that allegedly from her own roommate that she's known for since she was in high school, Blue Cheese, is giggling about someone else smelling like vinegar. Ma'am, glass houses.
I don't know, I guess just didn't shower for a very, 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 very long time. I mean, you have to be
Blue Cheese.
brewing in your own sweat for a long time for it to smell like vinegar.
Blue Cheese.
A Flying Dutchman is a burger patty, and the bun is like two. It's like onions, fried onions. So it looks so good.
Okay, not gonna lie, that sounds really good.
Trisha, wasn't she famous before she did YouTube though?
I think more or less she was kind of getting on like reality TV shows. She was on Ellen for like being able to read the fastest, even though she said like
You need shopping friends to mall bees. Oh, another thing I don't like Turkish malls. You're probably like, what a downer. I don't like very much, I know. I like laying like a seal on my bed and scrolling things and just laying there.
And you wonder why you got into your position where you're at right now. And shocker, I would have no idea why she got to this size. She seems like such an outgoing, lovely, completely joy to be around and go do things with.
Is on TikTok. Ugh. Oh, that was that was me putting my other leg up on the couch.
Okay, with that, I'll be jumping around seeing if there's anything else because it's been pretty dry. If not, I'll be with you guys in just a moment.
I kind of just have to hurl my body around. I'm just joking.
Well, I mean, no, you aren't because we quite literally just saw you. But anyways.
I don't know if there's like a lot, but there are some people who have signed up and have repurchased for like the second month or so. Like, yeah, there are people who have purchased it, but they didn't like reach out to me. They're like anonymous people who signed up. That's cool. I mean, they like it.
If they like it, what about you? You were the one promoting it. What do you think about it? You now, for some reason, don't have anything to say because we have not heard you speak about it at all.
I don't know. They demonetized my one, like, the grocery haul video. I'm like, why? It's a grocery haul. And then I'm like, is it because there's too much food? Like.
Well, maybe that, and also, I think you might have mentioned the BED thing, and that's been known to, like, get demonetized or limited ads at least.
Telling people that you shouldn't buy this much groceries. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, I don't know what the reason is. The thing when you get like demonetized or you get something like that from YouTube, they don't tell you, why. So it's just like really weird.
I mean, that I will agree with her on that. YouTube is very weird with that. Because I could upload a video, right, and it could be something as simple as, like, the thumbnail, something in the title. It doesn't tell you exactly what it is, but the only thing on our end that we see is, like, oh, our algorithm noticed that, like, something's wrong with it. So we're not going to tell you what it is or what you can do to improve it, but, like, sorry. So sometimes I have to go back and edit things and, like, pray that it works. Sometimes it doesn't, so I just publish it anyways with the limited ads because I don't got all that time for that. I will try like the title and thumbnail thing first. If that doesn't work, maybe go back in depending on like the length of the video and see, but I don't got time to be going around here like appealing stuff. But by now you would think YouTube would, I don't know, have some sort of like thing where it would tell you like, oh, if you just edit this and this out, it would be fine, but no.
I guess they have their reasons. I don't know. I mean, it was a lot of healthy food. Most of it was produce, so, which I will eat. We will eat. I just make a big salad every day. I'm fine. Like I love to have a big salad at least once a day, with like all kinds of veggies. Really fills you up too. Self-harm.
Sure.
Yeah, your grocery haul is self-harm. Like what? Was it all the cheese? I don't know. But I'm actually enjoying every morning planning like what I'm gonna eat. So like I write down. I have like my food diary in there. Like Salah got me a diary, and I write down like.
Oh. She actually said his name.
All the things I'm gonna eat. So, like I say, at 7 in the morning, I usually eat my breakfast. And then I have a mid-morning snack, usually like fruit or those nuts and dates. Then, and then I write my lunch and then my dinner and so on and so forth. And I'm like, I love that. I love planning because like I'm fixated with food, so I love planning about it, and like thinking what am I gonna eat, even if it's like healthier stuff. I don't feel as deprived that way. I don't know, but anyway. So. And then by this time, I'm just so tired that I could just go to bed and not even think about food, honestly.
Oh my god. Okay. Oops. My finger slipped again. Oh no. Darn. Okay. Nope. That's about it for me. Yeah, that was more annoying than anything else. I'm not gonna lie. But with that being said, though, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.